what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, or good evening, whenever you are watching this. But we are going to get into this because it is a mess as it pertains to these new hair stylists. Now, the decorum, the unprofessionalism, the rules, regulations, and fees that they are charging is ridiculous, on top of their behavior surrounding customer service. Now, I understand that there are rules and policies that one, would like their customers to follow, but there are certain times where you, as a business owner, are able to use your discretion to go around the rules, because sometimes it calls for that. Sometimes, there's something that you feel empathy towards the other person and you're willing to forfeit a rule because it's just common human decency, But these stylists, these nail techs, these lash ladies, they are losing their mind. And I'm going to go over a few videos with you guys of examples of them losing their everlasting mind. Now, this woman right here is a lash tech, and she took to TikTok to basically talk about a client who she claims is not her client, but talk about a client who recently was dealing with the death of her boyfriend. The client was not able to do her appointment because she was mourning the loss of her boyfriend. And this hairstylist wanted to let y'all know how it is on their side and why the policy and the rule is the rule and why she has no remorse for it. So we're going to look at it. Okay.
Let's go straight in. Hey, I'm sorry I missed my appointment. My boyfriend died and I haven't been able to think straight. Period. Please, I really need help with the funeral expenses and need my money back. No period. Okay. First things first, sorry for your loss. This is not any of my clients. It's someone I know, and we're about to get in it. So at the end of the day, y'all be on a For You page carrying about stylists. My styles today is so unprofessional, it's ghetto. But let me tell you something. You gotta have a certain kind of personality, a certain kind of characteristics to deal with some of these clients. Because number one, why did you go on a booking site, pay a deposit, no show, or nothing, and think you could just send a message and get your money back? And it's like, what do your situation have to do with me? Why did something happen to you so it had to happen to me? Why do you feel like you get a pass to bypass all of my policies and procedures? What about the time it took for me to get to work? What about the gas it took? What about the day that I had to set up because I thought I had a certain kind of appointments? Like, y'all don't never think about that. But she's supposed to get her money back? No. You gotta be kidding me. And the gag is, it wasn't even her boyfriend. It was her SD. And it's like, girl, no.
Okay, and if you guys are wondering what SD is, that's sugar daddy. So the girl is basically saying, hey, I'm sorry, I missed my appointment. My boyfriend died and I haven't been able to think straight. Please, I really need help with funeral expenses and need my money back. All right, so this woman who says that this isn't her client, she obviously knows the person, because she says that it wasn't even her boyfriend. It was her sugar daddy. And what happened to you ain't got nothing to do with me. It's like, girl, you don't have no compassion for certain situations. And it's giving broke at this point, because I'm feeling like this, to have that type of behavior means that you probably already done spent the girl money and you broke and you can't give it back. Because if somebody is literally dealing with a death, you didn't use no products, you didn't use, like, I would gladly be like, you know what? Sorry for your loss. Sending my condolences. Hopefully you get better soon. Yada 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 yada. The girl basically had to defend herself, and she posted this. She said, her boyfriend died, and she said that he was a great man and he is not her sugar daddy. She said the girl was lying about him being her sugar daddy, and she showed videos of her and him together. Okay? So she showed all of her videos of her and her man together, and, you know, she said that she was hurting behind it. So one person on Twitter, she said, I hate this entire culture around providing a service has changed so much. F the money. We used to build relationships with our beauticians. This would have never been a conversation until the past 2 to 3 years. That lady would have got her money, condolences, flour, and food. Okay? And so this girl right here, she got a lot of flack for what she said and how she did not have any empathy or anything, and she decided to turn her comments off. Then she decided to make another video, okay, explaining herself.
All right, so first off, y'all really gotta cut it out, because what y'all doing is called harassment and bullying. I'm entitled to have an opinion. That's the first thing I stated in the video. These are my opinions. This is not my client. Did y'all not hear that part? This is not my client. I never have and never will post a situation that I've experienced with a client. Literally, never have, never will. But I will speak on something that I feel like I would like to speak on in regards to someone else. And there's nothing that anyone could say on this app to tell me that I cannot. Second of all, just because I said that I wouldn't give the lady her money back because she was obviously lying, and when I say obviously lying, it went over a lot of people's head. At the end of the video, I said whole time it was her SD. Because clients tell us their business. So she told this particular stylist her business about.
So you decided to discuss other people's business, but you won't discuss your client's business, but because it's somebody else's business, what's the difference? So the girl had to prove that it was actually her boyfriend and had to show the obituary. You know, she submitted the obituary and she said, it's my boyfriend. It is not my SD. Like, the nerve of people. But my whole thing is, like, even if it was her sugar daddy, like, that's somebody that obviously was giving her some sugar and some funds, if that was a sugar daddy situation. So you think somebody ain't gonna be hurt because it's a sugar daddy any less? Like, that's somebody who was supposedly financially taking care of the person. So that's gonna hurt even more. Like, it's with her SD. So, I don't give a damn if it's the milkman. If I got a relationship with that person, if I feel sad about it, I feel sad about it. Period. So, that was her. So I seen several other videos of stylists who clearly have lost their mind. So this girl went viral, I want to say, I think like last month or so, when she showed her stylist did a very, very, very poor job. I guess she said that the girl's work on her page was good work. And so she booked her, and then she ended up getting her hair done. And when she was done getting her hair done, she wanted her money back. So in her requesting her money back, the girl did not want to give her money back, even though the faux locks looked at a hot damn mess. Okay? A hot mess.
What is it that you don't like? Like, you seen my work, I sent you.
Yeah, like this do not look like the work I seen on your page.
Like, my work is not gonna look like whatever you see. You got orange hair on top of black hair. So
I've had like color hair on top of black hair a lot in my, like, it's never just puffy.
To tuck your hair.
I know I've had locks before, so it might, and I've had colored on it, but it's never this puffy. It's
okay. So what you want me to do?
Can I have my deposit back? Cause this like, you can, like, honestly, you can like cut, you can like cut the bottoms and stuff.
Pay me, you know you can go to jail for that, right?
Okay, like I said, you can take these out. I don't have a problem with paying you. I don't like this.
Okay.
Like, I'm recording this now,
okay.
So we can take these out.
Okay,
you can cut
so
them.
that's by taking when you get a service and then you don't pay for it. So you got the service and you have not paid for it.
So I paid half for it. I don't like the service, and you can take the service out.
Okay,
like
so
I said.
it'll be a takedown fee on top of the install fee. You got the install. I just called Fulton County.
And so when I seen this, I'm like, clearly they're trolling. Clearly, this is not real. And then the police came and the girl was serious. Like, she really called the police. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I know how to do hair, okay? I know how to braid my own hair. I know how to, do individuals. I know how to do weaves, wigs, all of that. But sometimes, sometimes people ask me to do their hair. Like, if I do somebody hair and I look at it because I've done back in the day, like back in the day, I remember I did my cousin's hair and the hair that she chose was very bad hair. And I tried to like cut her some bangs and it looked a mess. Like, I wouldn't even charge for this. Like, if you see your work and you see it look a mess, like, I wouldn't even, like, as a person, I wouldn't even feel comfortable charging for that. But she was dead serious, and she ended up calling the police.
Broadcasted. This woman here has put this hot mess in my head and is now calling the cops on me because I don't want to pay for it, and I asked her to take it down.
I rendered a service for an individual. However, I had solid issues at my salon, so I can't render it.
This woman has put this in my head and wants me to pay for it.
Not willing to pay, so I advised her that step by taking if she does not want to pay for the service. However, she asked me to take the service down. I told her that I could, but that's still a fee. However, she's not willing to pay anything.
Don't lie to the police, babe. I asked her to give me my money back because this is a hot mess and she can take this out.
She's trying to leave and she's yelling outside.
Babe, I'm not trying to leave and they can watch the video.
She's yelling outside the apartment.
Okay, well, they can watch my video.
Yeah. She's trying to leave in a Murano, I think SL, Navy blue, and she's recording me, but I haven't did anything wrong.
You're lying to the police right now, so I'm just you're lying to the babe, you're lying to the police right now and you're on video, so you're lying to the police right now.
No weapon. No.
Child, so the police ended up coming, child. Where is the video of the police coming? Because there was a whole video, child. The police ended up coming. And the police told her that she had to pay. Where is the phone?
Put it online.
Okay. But
I don't like being online.
That's fine. I won't put you online.
That's great. Thank
but
you.
this is the finished product, and she's asking for $100 more.
So here's what I can tell you.
Okay.
Finished product is already finished. That's what she was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Service is already done.
Okay.
Which means that you have to pay her for that service.
Okay.
Now, what you can do is you can get a copy of that report and take it to civil court.
Okay.
And try to sue because the service wasn't up to your liking. You can try to sue for the balance that you paid her and try to get that back. Okay.
Okay.
But as of today, you have to pay that.
Okay.
$100 because if you don't, that the services have to take you on.
I feel like she knew that she messed up, and that's why she called the police because she can get her money, and that's so ridiculous.
Even still, if that's where we're at right now. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you be willing to pay the $100?
Yeah, because I'm not trying to go to jail, but this is ridiculous.
I can't make a determination on whether it's ridiculous or not. What I can say is put it online.
Okay. But
I don't like being online.
That's fine. I won't put you online.
That's great. Thank
you. Child, I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to put me. That's a day in jail that I'm gonna sit. Okay? Because you're gonna have to get it back in blood. Period. You got to get it back in blood. Because no ma'am, no ham, and no turkey. I would not be paying for that. I'm sorry. I don't care. I feel like the girl was trying to be funny at this point. Like, I feel like you trying to be funny if you really sit here and put this in my hair and think that I'm supposed to pay for it and you think that it's okay. And I know a lot of people in the comments are saying, well, why would she sit there and let her put that in there. The girl probably did not have a mirror so she could see. I'm guessing. I don't know. Like when I'm getting my hair done, I do a progress check. You know, like as it's going on, I be like, you know, I be bringing my hair to the front and trying to see like, you know, but that's just me. But maybe she didn't see a mirror to see that she was doing that, you know, because I mean, I'm not going to lie. I have had a time where I got my hair done before and I kind of was like in my phone and looking in my phone, but I still don't care. I would not. I would not pay for that. Like, you got to get it back in blood. Like, you got to get it back in blood. Take me to court, whatever, but I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you, period. So this is another video of a girl who basically got her hair done and the hair was already like lifting and stuff. And so basically she asked for a refund because she was not pleased with her hair either. So let me play it.
My hair done, and this happened. When I told her I didn't like it, she slammed the door on my face and locked it.
You're not getting shit! You're not getting shit! Shut the fuck up about it!
All right, and then she texted her, and she said, "Little ugly A girl, it took everything in me not to try to unalive you. You better be thankful I'm changing my ways, and God is working on me daily. That's all I'm going to say. After all that, you're still ugly and a little broke A little girl, and still nobody even knows you, lame A B."
I got my hair done, and this happened. When I told her
If y'all saying wow to that, child, let's share the next one. So this next person got their hair braided, and when they got their hair braided, their scalp was bleeding. So she contacted the hairstylist and told her, "Hey, ma'am, when I got home, I looked in the mirror and my scalp is literally bleeding." And the hairstylist told her, well, let me read it. So as you can see, the braids, the parts are not even. There's big parts, big braids, little braids. The hair don't even look tight to the scalp. So I don't even understand, because it don't even look braided tight. So I don't even understand how her scalp got like that. But I do know, like, there's like this tool that people put on their hand that helps part. So I don't know if she used a comb that was digging in her or that parting tool, but it looks a mess. So the girl texted the stylist and she said, "I didn't pull my hair up or anything. That's how it looked once I got home." So the lady texts her and says, "No, ma'am. I asked you while I was doing your hair, was I stabbing you? And you said no. Before you left, your hair was fine. Why didn't you say anything before you left? If I was braiding too tight, I would have fixed it. I can offer you 10% off your next appointment. I apologize, but I do not provide refunds." So if you asked her, were you stabbing her? Then you knew you was stabbing her. And your work ain't even neatly parted. You got big braids, small braids. And then this looked like 3 braids in one. What do you mean? You could give her 10% off the next appointment. Ain't no next appointment, bitch. What are you talking about? What next appointment? Like, I would never go to you ever again. What are you talking about? The next appointment. You knew you were stabbing her. You said if while I was doing your hair, I asked you, was I stabbing you? You knew you were stabbing her. That's why you asked. What are you talking about? 10% off the next appointment. What next appointment? What? These new hairstylists have lost their mind. So then a different hairstylist decided to make a policy that you cannot come if your hair is not straight. So Miss Ari Styles says, if your hair is extra long and thick like this, come braid it or pay me extra, period, to braid it. Because this setting me back an hour. It's going to take almost an hour to braid this flat. If your hair is extra long and thick, first of all, these new stylists really grind my gears because number one, half of you heifers don't even be licensed, for one. Half you heifers need to get a damn fine and to be closed the hell down because you ain't supposed to be doing it anyways to have these type of attitudes. Number two, if you are licensed, you're taught how to manage all hair types. And if you can't work with all hair types, then you don't need to be doing hair. If you can't handle thick hair, thin hair, long hair, short hair, then you need to be out of the business of doing hair. That's why the people go into you in the first place. An extra fee because your hair is thick. Y'all don't even be having hair maintaining skills. Like, y'all don't even, like, the purpose back in the day when people went to hairstylists was so that they can take care of their hair. You know, you guys don't even do hair care. You got to clip the ends, wash the hair. A lot of styles won't even flat iron right or go right if the hair is not washed correctly. So why, as a stylist, wouldn't you want to do the process from beginning to end? That's why you're charging these ridiculous amounts. The amounts that y'all charging be ridiculous already, and then you attach these tacky fees on the top of it. And the fee, the original price that y'all charging be a ridiculous anyways. A mess. So then there was an example, okay? So there was an example of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. Okay? So in case you didn't know, now you know. Straight, acceptable. Not straight, not acceptable. And another stylist also wanted y'all to know that these are the rules. So let me show y'all this other stylist, child. Hey guys, sharing a few changes on my site. 1, your natural hair must already be braided down before your appointment for now on. First of all, if you do hair, see me, again, I know how to do hair. I know how to do weaves, wigs, braids, all of it. The way that I install my weaves or wigs, the braid pattern has to be a certain type of way. So how are you even ensuring that you're giving your clients the flattest hairstyle if you didn't braid it yourself? Like, for me, I have to braid depending on the style, depending on where the part is going to sit, depending on if you have a middle parting, whether you have hair out or not, or a side parting, whether you have hair out or not. The braids have to be braided a certain type of way for it to lay flat. Like if I wear my hair to a side part, there's a certain way that I braid my hair, even if I'm wearing a full wig, so that the part where it's supposed to be a natural part, it lays flat. Like, how are y'all even ensuring that you're, like, there's no way. That don't even make sense to me. That already tells me that you're doing crappy work. Your natural hair must already be braided down before your appointment for now on. 10 cornrows going back or must be flat. Otherwise, a $15 fee is applied to braid down. Your lace must be dropped off ahead of time prior to appointment. Same day plucking, bleaching is a $20 fee. No extra guests. New location. Location will be given day of appointment. Unless you're dropping off lace. So after all of these dusty stylists, there was a woman on TikTok who was like, listen, I'm a stylist and I understand why women are fed up with these new stylists because they are ridiculous. And let me share with y'all what she had to say, because it was facts. These new stylists are damn ridiculous.
Understand why. As someone who is a licensed cosmetologist in 2 separate states, I completely understand why clients are over these new age hairstylists and why they're fed up with you guys' bullshit. Y'all are full of shit. Like, these new age girls really be smoking dick. First off, y'all be having rules that sound like a crackhead themselves wrote the shit. So many rules and requirements, and I'm like, you're charging upwards of $250, $300 plus dollars, and you don't even wash or blow dry your client's hair. They gotta come wash and blow dry, so they're doing half the service themselves. And you learn in school, which I know a lot of bitches didn't go, but you learn in cosmetology school that it's so important to wash your client's hair yourself, because a lot of people either physically cannot properly wash their hair, or they just genuinely don't know how to properly wash their hair. So y'all are doing these services on dirty ass hair. Period. And then to top it off, the attitude be shit, the customer service be shit, the whole experience be shit. Then you're doing it out of your crib, which there's nothing wrong with doing it out of your crib. I know a lot of girls who do hair out of their crib and they are fire. The issue is you're charging prices that would make a lot more sense if you had booth rent to pay. You don't have no booth rent to pay. You don't work in a salon, sis. Why are you charging these prices? And you don't wash their hair and you don't blow dry their shit? You couldn't even cut their shit if they needed their real hair cut? They ends is broke all the way, half of the whole shaft just fucked up. don't know shit about their real hair or anything. These modern hairstylists have gotten lazy as fuck, but also expensive as fuck. How you charging more and you lazy as shit? Like, you bitches are lazy. You cannot be mad at clients for calling y'all out, and then when people call it out, it's like, oh, if y'all just need to go to somebody y'all can afford. It's not the price, it's the principle. What are the girlies paying for? What are they paying for?
Period.
What are they paying for? The hair not included, they doing half the work, and they at your crib?
Mind you, at your crib, baby's hollering, baby daddy's coming, all the things are the things, child.
Damn, smoking dick. Gotta be drugs.
All right, and I agree with her. It's totally facts. Like, it is damn ridiculous. The rules and policies. It's a $10 late fee if you don't come to the appointment on time. But then if you come to the appointment on time, you gotta wait 2 hours for the bitch to be done with a client that's ahead of you. Like, you can't even schedule properly for the allotted amount of time that you need to do this hairstyle, but you want me to sit here and wait. But if I'm late 10 minutes, God forbid, I gotta pay this fee. But if I get on time and I gotta wait for your previous client, you don't knock off no money off my service. How that work? It's a mess. I feel like these new age stylists need to get it together, because it makes people start to not want to support, entrepreneurs and things like that. And it's so unfortunate, because you want to support your people. You want to support your kind. But when you get certain services, and I'm not going to say that it's through all black businesses. I'm not one of those type of people like, oh, well, I had a bad experience with one black person, so I'm not supporting black people. Nope, never be me, period. I'm still going to support black, period. However, it makes people easily have an excuse on why they don't want to support black. And I feel like I deal on things on an individual level. Like, I'm just not going to support that stylist. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to deter myself from supporting black, period. But, it is what it is. You guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want to come up and talk about this, or y'all want to catch another video, another topic? Let me know if anybody wants to come up and speak. Press 1. Neek, you'd be a lovely partner in an interracial relationship. Interesting. Press 1 if y'all want to come up. Press 2 if y'all cool with the video ending and we talk about something else. Let me know. Lucky, what you got to say? Hold on, let me put the StreamYard link in the chat, child. Let me put the StreamYard link in the chat. Hold on. All right, let me put the StreamYard link in the chat. It's 1s, it's 2s. All right, well, we're gonna talk to the 1s, and then we'll be back for another topic. But the StreamYard link is in the chat. Let me pin it to the top so that y'all can yes, nails are ridiculous. It's the nail techs, it's the lash techs, It's the hairstylist. It's all of it. All of it is a mess. Lucky, hello.
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Girl,
Good morning. What's your thoughts?
girl, you up early.
I sure am.
My thoughts is this. I don't understand how the girl who's getting the braids installed in her head and it take like 3 or 4 hours to do that. Like, why is she not checking her work while it's going on? Like, I would think that after like the first 4 or 5 braids, I'd say, let me look at them. And I would look through and see if they're in the same pattern and same style that I would want it to look for the entire head. That stuff looks so raggedy, like she just basically took it and tied a knot around one piece of hair. She couldn't even, she as a stylist, she shouldn't even have said, this is my work. Like I've performed this and this service for you, and this is what I do. That shit looked horrible.
It looked a mess.
It looked horrible, but I don't understand why the girl didn't notice that before she got so long into it. You can't sit up there no 3 or 4 hours getting your hair braided and you not checking to see if the hair's smooth, if they the same size. You know, I don't understand that. So a lot of that is her fault. And then another thing too, when the officer tried to tell her that she had to pay her for that, that's a civil suit. So she could the officer can't tell you that you got to pay for that. The officer, all he could tell you is, like he said at first, it's a civil suit. And then her as the stylist will have to go and file at the small claims court. We know what that is. File at the small claims court to get her money for the work that she did.
Right. He couldn't have had me tell. He was telling her that she had to pay her. Like, I'm not paying her.
I wouldn't have gave her no money. They didn't say how much. She said she wanted $100.
Yeah, I guess she had to pay another $100.
Another $100 on top of the deposit or whatever she already gave her.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Bullshit ain't nothing. She wouldn't have got nothing else from me. And we'd been on a high-speed chase down the highway because I wouldn't have gave them nothing for that hairdo. But I guess that would have made it worse than what it was. But I don't know. I don't think I would have paid her, and they would have just had to take me to jail. I know that's petty, over $100. But I couldn't have did that. What you think about
the one where the girl's scalp was bleeding?
That's weird because it seems like I would feel lacerations in my head before I left. Like I would feel some blood or something would feel wet or something before I left. And then again, even with the girl with this bleeding, y'all spending $200, $300 and ain't nobody got a mirror. Nobody got a mirror. Throughout the process of your head bleeding, and before you left up out of that girl's house, you didn't look at your head.
Everybody do have a mirror. Like even if she went to go look at it in the mirror, she probably looking at it from like frontwards. Like she probably not seeing like
looking at it from the top.
Like once she got home, she probably felt like, hold on, like what the heck is going on? And then probably investigated a little bit longer or whatever. But hold on, let me add L Boogie. L Boogie.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
do braids sting though? It seems like if your skin is cut or whatever.
Well, I feel like braids are painful, period. So some people might not be able to distinguish the two. Like sometimes people braid really tight to where it hurts. So you might not be able to distinguish the two. Go get dressed for school. Now I'm on live. Back up. Go get dressed for school. Yeah, go ahead, L Boogie.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. What's your thoughts?
I feel like I've been getting my hair done like my whole life. My mom used to take me, my auntie used to take me to get my hair done in professional settings. Then I started going to like, trying to support your friends, your cousins and whoever, whatever. Then we started going into this Instagram stuff, and it just seems like after COVID, everybody feeling like a boss. And for me, you're not doing boss stuff. You're not doing it in the sequential order. You're not doing nothing. Like you sitting up here, you capped up, but then you want to charge people outrageous stuff. You mad rude. and then you posting stuff online. And my whole deal is, why not hire a technician if you so bossed up? Like, what's the point of sitting up here online and talking all this and talking all that and making it seem like you're putting people down or whatever? You still a stylist. You're supposed to be offering a service. I come here to get, be relaxed to some extent. When you're getting your hair washed, you're going through this, you've come to kind of reform yourself from like all the stuff you done went through. Now, all of a sudden, I'm more stressed out than how I came. So it's at this point, it's like people learning and doing it on them, by themselves on YouTube or whatever. Nobody got time for y'all, and y'all really finna go out of business, to be honest.
All right, Kiki.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I mean, okay. For me personally, I used to go get my hair braided from the African shops. I used to go get my hair braided, even just the chop shops at home. I'll say it that way. Now, for me personally, I stopped going to both getting my hair done and going to get my nails done when the pandemic just, happened. And it's like what the other person just said. It just seems as if everybody want to be the boss, but everybody's not. I'm, and it's no pun intended, but everybody is not the boss like me. Everybody's not on that level. In order to carry yourself on a level of being a boss, you have to cover yourself. Case in point, I live in Atlanta. It's been so many stories when it comes down to just nails. Like one lady here, she got caught a bad infection. And it's to the point where we as people, I hate to say it, black people, we try to help our people, we try to get these deals, but then on the back end, we end up getting slapped in the face. Now, me personally, it's one girl here in Atlanta that I would still go to. But since I've been teaching myself how to do nails and even how to braid my own hair, I'm not going to do it. But with her, she goes to Clark, Atlanta. She comes from California. But when you go to her, I've never met a girl like her who's not even, I repeat, she's not even 23 years old. This girl, she has more professionalism than anybody that I've ever crossed paths with.
Yeah, that's why you can't say that it's just all people. You just got to bring it on an individual level. It's plenty stylists who are good as well as the bad. It's just the bad apples kind of deter a lot of people. But hold on one second, Kiki. Go ahead, Black Queen.
Good morning. I just want to say shout out to my stylist. I love my stylist. I'm so glad that I can get my hair taken down, washed, braided, and done and curled all in one 150 wig install. And two, I just want to say that when you had the girl on there, and because I don't want to say anything to your audience, but I just want to say in general that I don't like how, I'm not going to speak about no other race because I'm only going to speak for black people, but I just noticed black people in the comments talking trash about her appearance, talking about her lips and saying all this and stuff. And I just think that is so wiggity whack. Like, if people don't want nobody to talk about them, but they'll be the first to be in the comment section typing some BS towards a black woman. That is so ridiculous. We got people dragging us and talking about us all day, every day.
You're talking about the comments made on the hairstylist that was calling out the whack hairstylist?
Yes. Mm-hmm. When I was reading the comments and it was somebody named Jay talking about her lips and stuff. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. I actually follow her and I'm not biased though. I'm a black woman. I support black women and black men. And I don't like that. But that's all I want to say. I have been watching your show forever, for years. I wake up, I go to sleep watching your show. I love you, Dee.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. I'm going to go back to watching because I'm getting ready for my work today.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Courtney? Courtney going once? Courtney going twice? All right. Superstar Graham?
Good morning, Nick. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to chime in real quick. As far as the stylists are concerned, I think that we as consumers, first off, we have to also be mindful and respectful when we approach them. Because I know a lot of times consumers can be rude as well. But at the end of the day, when you are being respectful and, being nice to the stylist, they should return that same energy as well, because we are the consumers and we are supporting your business and we are keeping food on your table and you're providing a service for us. So I think it's fair that a lot of these stylists need to also take into account some of the things that they're doing, which is why a lot of us should just start doing our own hair and our own nails, because it seems like it's becoming worse and worse.
Okay. All right. Thank you. 1 second. WTF with the something. Go
with
ahead.
the family Tabers. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm just fine. I'm here at work, but I'm new to your channel, but I watch you all the time now. You are really doing your thing over there.
Oh,
So
thank you. I appreciate
big
that.
up. Okay, now I am big on supporting small black owned businesses. And one thing that I have noticed about our people, and I can talk about our people because I am an African American woman, sometimes we make it hard for people to support us in general. Not everybody, but just especially the hairstylists that do hair from home. And I'm all about building brands and things like that. But if you are overbooked, you can't get all of the money. Sometimes you have to turn it
I know
down,
that's right.
and just be respectful of other people's time. Because if you set my appointment for 10, I'm early and you don't get to me to 12 or 1, and you taking breaks in between time, you feeding kids, you stopping to fix lunch, you got to run to the store and all of this, and you don't knock anything off my price. That's not fair to me to have to sit there and endure all of the craziness. And then you got kids running around back and forth. And I say again, I support small black owned businesses, but sometimes, you just have to call a spade a spade. We make it hard sometimes for people to support us. And like a previous caller said, you charging these prices and you at home, you don't even have, what are you doing? You don't have booth prices to pay. What are you doing? I just think
I
we
guess
need
they still got rent to pay though.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But as far as like, we got to wash our own hair and do things that you should be doing. I just think that's it's too much. We're doing too much, and sometimes you lose people who really want to support you with the craziness. So I just think as an entrepreneur, you have to be more mindful and respectful of other people's time and people wanting to support you.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We're going to go to Courtney.
Okay. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just wanted to say, like, speaking from a Braider's perspective and a customer perspective, like, sometimes it's not always the stylists who are at fault, because I have had clients come super duper late. Clients change their mind all the time, or whatever the case may be. But I will say, as a customer going to get my hair done and experiencing unprofessionalism, it has definitely taught me how to be professional and how to treat people. So I think somebody else was talking about this topic like not too long ago, and a lot of the stylists nowadays, they don't charge like per the service they're providing. They're charging for this lifestyle that they're trying to maintain. So I think that's an issue too. But I just want to say, like, if people do their research, like look into the people that you all are hiring or trying to get a service from, look into their background, what they provide, like that's how you, I guess, figure out who to spend your money with. But a lot of these people, they're just charging because they're trying to maintain this lavish lifestyle or this Instagram lifestyle, this Instagram fame and that sort of thing. But yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Thank you, Courtney.
You're welcome.
So last caller is Brittany. Brittany, hello?
Hello. Hey, Nick. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay,
it's a little muffled.
Hey.
I don't know if you got a headphone on?
No, I don't. You know what?
Go ahead. Just don't move around or something. It was like static.
Okay, can you hear me now, Miss?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, because I've been doing hair for a long time. Ever since I was probably like 17. I'm 35 now. And I was like, when it comes down to washing hair and maintenance and everything, I'm really, really, really big on hair care, because I've had a client come to me and was like, oh, I washed my hair already. And just like the lady was saying before, like sometimes you're running late, you just want to like, okay, well, I could just go ahead and braid it. I went ahead and tried to braid her hair, split it down the middle, and the Palmolive dish liquid hit me in the face. Like, I'm like, what? And it was so brittle. I'm like, what did you wash your hair with? She like, oh, I just used some dish soap. And I knew it, like when she said it, I smelled it, like the Palmolive, like she didn't get it out of her hair good. I'm like, wow. I'm like, so this is what I'm like, okay, this is why I wash hair, because your hair is just like breaking off. It's brittle. It's terrible. Mm-hmm. So I washed her hair and I conditioned it. And she was just telling me like, every time I get my hair done, they always tell me to come washed. And I'm just like, that's terrible. Her hair just broke off so bad. And I was like, this is why, because you're using dish liquid and not even telling you how to use the proper things. Like, why are you even using dish liquid? You should be using shampoo, for one. And then on top of that, I showed her how to do her hair growth and like health serums and growth serums, and I was getting her hair growing back. And that's just what it's really big on. Like, I've never known like this. I've had like the deposits. Like, I've never even charged a deposit one day in my life, and I never will, because I feel like
hold on 1 second. Somebody in the comments said dishwashing. Wait, I think it's feedback when I talk. So hold on, let me mute you real quick. Somebody said dishwashing soap ? So I was always taught that you can use like Dawn dish liquid in your hair as long as you follow it up with like washing it with a shampoo and conditioner. So some people use dish liquid to get the grease out. Like if your hair is really, 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 really greasy,
right,
then sometimes people might use dish soap because it gets the grease out. But you should definitely wash it with regular shampoo after that and condition it really, really good. But go ahead, Brittany.
Yes, you definitely should, because it strips all the moisture out of your hair, and then you come and you try to get it braided. That's painful, just braiding on top of just dry hair. And I just didn't understand, and that's why a lot of my clients, they come to me and they're like, oh, I like how you just care about my hair, because I just love doing hair. Like, I do hair, like I sit up and I make wigs on my spare time. I sit up and make wigs and just do braids and just different things I just love to do. So when it comes down to hair care, I'm just really big on it. I'm just like, why do you allow people to do this to your hair? Then they charge so much money.
People in the comments say use clarifying shampoo, never dish liquid. I've been using dish liquid all, forever. And my hair is thick as hell.
But you
and long as hell. But that's my hair. So, you
have to use definitely a conditioner afterwards, because it'll dry out so bad. And I just wow, that's terrible.
So follow the hairstylist in the chat. They say don't use dish liquid. Don't listen to me, child. But whenever my hair is really, 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 really greasy, I'm going to wash it with some dish liquid and then wash it with some shampoo and then put some conditioner in it. But that's just me.
No.
But go ahead, Brittany.
Yes. No, I was just saying that's how it is. It's like, and then I see these stylists, they charge so much money, and then they don't even have their work is trash. Like you said, it doesn't be good at all. Like why I don't even want someone to come to me already braided. Just like you said, the foundation has to be right and everything has to be right. The braid pattern has to go the right way. Like, how I want to go do your hair, and if I want the style going a certain way, you got cornrows going to the back when I require them to go down to the side, and then it's going to look crazy. Like, you have these gaps in between, and I just see people just really mess over, and they charge so much money. It's like, I don't even charge a lot for a lot of the styles, and I do everything from washing, conditioning, trimming the ends, deep conditioning treatments, hot oil treatment, just anything to keep the hair growing, everything. And I don't even charge as much as these stylists that charge. You got to come braided, like basically you got to come wash, braided, cap already on your hair, the concealer already down. You got already have to look bald. You already have to have the pre-glue across your forehead. Like, it's going to get to the point where, because I've seen people where they charge $100 just to, actually $150 just to sit the wig on your head and just glue the front of it down. That's ridiculous to me. Like, why would I pay $150 for you to sit there and just glue the front, like from ear to ear down, and that's it, $150, and then you just, do the little style, and I understand that, but $150, that's too much. That's a complete style to me. $150,
right. Somebody said people still using grease. There's other things that can make your hair greasy other than actual using grease. You use oils. You can use coconut oils. You have natural oils in your hair. There's several things that can make your hair greasy other than actual just putting grease in it. But
yes, exactly. The products that you use, it can definitely make it, a lot of things make it greasy. And just like they use that got to be glue spray, a lot of that takes your hair out, and it's so hard, and you look up and all your edges gone. I see a lot of the girls now, they don't even like moisten the edges anymore with the lace fronts. They just rip them off now, and they just they don't even take the time to just moisten the front. Even though you only have this little front, you don't even have the rest of it. You just have this wig, and you just rip the front of it off. It's just the maintenance is just so terrible with the people now when it's coming down to hair care. It's just terrible. It really is.
Well, all righty. Well, thank you, Brittany.
Oh, you're welcome. Anything.
And girl, take care of that mic, girl. It sounds crazy, but I just still wanted to hear what you had to say. Well, all right, y'all. That's all for this video. I just wanted to bring that to y'all because I felt like a lot of those stylist requests are ridiculous. Now, I'm no hairstylist, so again, follow the hairstyle. I'm no licensed hairstylist. I don't do hair as a profession. That's not my profession. I'm a YouTuber, okay? And before that, I was I was sewing, and doing clothes design, okay? Stuff like that. So that's my, level of expertise there. So the people in the comments say don't use dish liquid. I didn't all buy. So don't do it. Use what they said, clarifying shampoo. Okay, use that. Okay, because what works for me might not work for you. When my hair get too greasy, that's what I do. Okay, and I do a deep conditioner, and my hair is thick as hell. But that's me. Okay, don't listen to me. Listen to the professionals. Use clarifying shampoo and use discernment when you're booking with these people. And I think that also stop going to people that's not licensed when they got these crazy requests. Okay, when you see these people, because there ain't nothing wrong with getting, a hood hookup from somebody. But if you see that these people have all of these crazy rules and requests and all of that, require them to show you that they're licensed. Okay? Because if you are made to follow all these crazy rules, then show me your license. Okay? Period. But that's all for this video. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. I got to assist my child in getting dressed because I told her to get dressed 20 minutes ago talking to y'all, and she is not dressed. So, you got a closet full of clothes. Stop. All right, y'all. I have to go